Good evening and welcome to my channel. My name's Berenice and they call me Belle for shorts. I thought I'd make a little clip, don't know how far this is going to go, stuff I've been doing over the holidays. First of all, I'd like to thank you for watching, subscribing. If you haven't, please do. And I also like to wish you a very happy new year. It's now the 2nd of January and yeah, I've been taking it kind of quiet. Had a couple of Christmas dinners. I haven't been well. There's a lot of fluid stuff going around. I had chest infection over the past few weeks. It's getting better. I smoke, yeah. So, but it's to show you stuff that I have been doing, but I haven't been filming it. First of all, I've been making pinwheels. Now I had these fabrics left over from another project, so I made them into pinwheels. I've got quite a few of some of them. Like that blue, I've got quite a few of them, so I've made a few. And that red, yes, that red has been hanging around for years. It's frayed to hell. It's been floating around from here, there to everywhere. But I dropped a bit, so we'll leave that down there. And I just wanted to say, there was a subscriber called Kaz. Hold on, we'll get this right. Got it written down. Kazkiwinz. CAZKIWINZ 4300 left a comment. She says she loves to hear me chatting when she's sewing. I thought if you could hear my son, he would say no, don't do that. Yeah, I'd say that. But anyway, thank you for that comment. That was really, really lovely. Yeah, it's because you never like your own voice, do you? My accent is like more London accent. I was born 40 miles away from London, and it's a bit of a what you call Cockney, a bit of slang, a bit rough. But I lived in Scotland for 30 years, so I've got some of the wee words as well there mixed in, you know. A little bit of, my brothers can sometimes hear the little bit of an accent and that, so yeah. But anyway, so I've been doing that, and what I've been doing as well is making this. Let me show you a block first. I've got a box of scraps and they're all, well, these, you know, yeah, little tiny scraps are left over, and I thought, what am I going to do with them? I didn't want to start something, you know, get a whole jelly roll out or anything, so I made that, and they're leftovers, they're going something else. So I made this, it's just the top at the moment. Yeah, I had to undo a row, I couldn't match up my seams. But I do my borders from, let me get this the right way. I would do the block like that, then I put that part on there and that part, and then they can slot. But here you have to add extra that side, and the same as the bottom on each block. I could put a strip right down, which I have done, but because I've got these joints, that's why I do it this way, to have joints on the outside. Otherwise I think somebody would notice, or I would notice. But I just learnt that with experience of doing this kind of block. Some people line them up and pin them and things, and I can't do it, you know, a whole strip for the sashing right across. But mine go all hair wire, and this is the easiest way for me. So that's what I've been doing. As I said, I haven't filmed that because it's pretty basic squares, and I'm sure I've got like my postage stamps, the same idea. I've got two kind of postage stamps on my YouTube channel. But the pinwheels, as I said, I've got a whole box of them. Look, I have no idea how to put them together, and it's not the best colour, the grey. I've had that for years, marbly effect. I'll do something with it, but we'll see. But as I had the Christmas fabric out and a lot of scraps, I made these, and these are for the pinwheels as well. So that's all I've been doing. These are 2.5 inch squares cut first, then cut diagonally. I'm a very bad sleeper, so during the night I get up, especially New Year, things keep going. I lost my husband 18 years ago, and this, not Christmas so much, but New Year, Scotland. Yeah, really goes through my head, like, and bad stuff, you know. Remember bad things as well as good things, and yeah, nightmare. So I'm up in the night, most nights anyway, but the last night, the night before, yeah, not good. So cut 2.5-inch squares. Of course you could do it out of a jelly roll if you've got one, like with the white, or cream actually, which is much more contrasted. And if I remember right around here, I did have a little tiny one. I've lost it, but I will. Isn't that typical, isn't it, hey? Give me a sec. There it is, sitting across the room. This isn't the 2.5, but this is the effect it gives. It's really nice, isn't it? So when I made that, that was out of a leftover 2-inch from there. I thought, I'm going to make these. So, as I said, I cut them, I sewed them, I pressed them open seams this morning. There's a girl in my quilting group who doesn't like half square triangles. I said to her in my WhatsApp group, can you come around and press them for me if you don't want to sew them? And now I've got to cut off the dog ears. I do that on half square triangles because it's very bulky in the middle, so it is. And I know some people split them some way, but I don't know how to do that yet. Yeah, and I do worry about it undoing it, yeah, coming undone. But we can deal with that, you know. I can sew over that when I quilt it. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, cutting these. Hold on, I had some, see there's some that are not, sorry, already cut. Trying to find them now. See, so you need 2 squares to get the 4 triangles to get the pinwheel effect. And I'm getting in the swing of sewing them together in quite a rush because it was taking me time to lay them out, making sure I got them the right way, sew the right seams together. It's like anything in life, practice. So do that seam and that's like that. Obviously I'd have the same patterns. And I've got these all in the mishmash, so I've got to sort them out to make sure I've got the right colours together. But I think that'll be quite effective. So I'm going to show you a little bit of sewing of that, not too much because, as I say, I'm pretty sure I've done a pinwheel on YouTube before, and we'll get through that process of getting it together. Another thing, the blocks I was doing recently, just before Christmas and that, I am continuing them. I just haven't picked it up. I had one, I had a bit of trouble, so I need to start it again. But I wanted to get the holidays over and concentrate on that again, because it did take a bit of thinking, because you've got to cut the triangles. They're not half square like that. You have to cut them separately and then sew them. Yeah, so I was having a bit of trouble, so I've got to start that block again. And I want to keep them in some kind of order as well for you. So, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, well, I might as well carry on. I've had a wonderful year, especially since end of Feb. I had a stent fitted at the end of Feb. That's not good, but I got offered a new flat to move into, which I did, and it's been great. And as I've got better from my agoraphobia and my mental health and stuff, I'm finding it easier to go out. I still have some trouble, and I'm meeting new people, I'm making new friends, and my life has turned right round. And this YouTube has got better as well, like, you know, with people that are coming back, leaving me comments, so I'm getting to know them. Like, if you do leave your comments, and of course sometimes your username is different from your real name. If you want to leave your real name as well, then I can put it like, if your name's Sarah, say hi from Sarah, and I can reply Sarah, so, for instance, because it makes it a little bit more personal than trying to copy all that. Like I said with this lady here, Kaz Kiwi NZ, I've just realised she's the one from Australia, New Zealand. Yeah, other side of the world, literally. Yeah, so lovely to hear, and it is lovely to hear from you. But as I said, yeah, I've had a good year, like, from that point of view. I've got new neighbours. I've had a wonderful summer out in the garden with the neighbours as well, and it's just been fantastic. So anyway, let's hope 2025's even better. Can't get better, but it will be better. It's what you make of it as well, isn't it? I'm in a better place, so I can put in more, you know, help others as well. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to 2025. and it's the 70th birthday this year. But it's not till October, so I've got a long way yet. Yeah. So, let's get some of these done, shall we? Let's go sewing or cutting them little things off. Right, thank you for watching. Do take care, and I hope you enjoy this video. Right, so we're sewing it. Oh, let's put some bees on, eh? Forgot they were there. So I haven't filmed for nearly a fortnight, I think it is. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, look. When I was unripping some of these kind of things that I was doing, some fabric and seam rippers. So I thought I had three good ones, you know, with those thicker handles. But I gave one to my son and kitted him out with sewing gear stuff. He's doing sewing. And I've got one here. No, yeah, one here. And can I find the other one? Got little tiny ones that you get with the machines, but I don't like them. They're like get hold of something. So I ordered myself some 4. Because when I'm sitting over there watching the telly and unpicking or whatever, which is half our life, isn't it? Yeah, I've got some spare. And I bought some more Aurifil thread to keep me going, because I'm going through that like nobody's business. Like, oh, hey, look what I got for Christmas from a friend. I've got a few bits of bees. So if my friends are watching, it doesn't mean that I've left you out. I did make a little video actually for them. But yeah, isn't it lovely? Yeah, treasure. I'll treasure these little things, so I do, you know, these thoughts of people thinking of me. Yeah, because I haven't had an easy life, you know, and not many close friends and stuff that thought of me like my friends do now. I'm not making you feel sorry for me, I'm just telling you like it is. And yeah, wonderful. I'm always grateful. So anyway, we got the bee on. Told you that's from another friend who's passed away last June, and she put on the bag, little paper bag, about 10 of them. What did she say? Iron on, exclamation mark. I've still got the paper bag, like, won't get rid of it. I'm a soppy like that. So anyway, we're going to sew these on like this. Okay, now you can keep doing that because the others will go that way, upside down. Okay, I learnt that doing all these other ones that I've done. So I thought I had to lay each one down. So I always make sure that one's facing that way, and then there, the 2 white and green. And that's all we do. And that's why I wanted these layered here. They could butt up together, but it does make a bit more bulk. And that's what I'm doing. I don't know if I just put the machine on or not, can't remember. That's because I haven't touched the machine. I don't think I've touched it since yon time. I was gaming with my son. I do computer games with my son. He's 45, but yeah, we like going. We're playing GTA. Yeah, shooting people. Not good, but it is good. It is good. Yeah, I play other games as well. But, and again, see, that one is going to that side, and that's there. So I've got the kind of V, the blue and the cream. And because I've done so many in that box, I know how to do them now. That doesn't mean there's not going to be a mistake though. Yeah. So when this lady from New Zealand said she likes to listen to me chatter, I can talk for England, as they say here. I can talk for England. Now, yesterday I left a WhatsApp message to the girls. No one else does it, but one of the WhatsApp girls did. She says, first time I've done this, to me personally, not to the group. I said, well done, you're getting catching up with the technology. She's a year or 2 older than me. I do love my tech. I used to build websites, village website when I used to live in Scotland and that, so I do know a little bit about computers. I have been left behind. Again, this is because of the mental health. Not keeping up with it, just hiding away. I'm trying to find 2 the same. That's why I'm taking time. I haven't organised these. I'm just picking them up. I'm going ad hoc here at the moment. I hope you're not bored with it. Now look, I've got, oh, these haven't been cut. I've got cream there, and I don't know if that will work by the time I get it on, but I'll sew them together to see what they come like. But obviously I haven't cut them yet. Here, there's one. No, no. I'm going to have to come back to these. So, because I've got a whole load more to trim. So I have. So, yeah, there's 2 blue ones. Forget them. So again, that's going to my right, and this is going down. See the V? That's how I'm doing these. I wanted to make the videos a little bit more personal as such, and in some instances, you know, some we've got to kind of show you all the way through, you know, from the cutting everything, but some I won't. Trying to find a format that everybody likes, isn't it? So again, see, there's another creamy one that sticks out a wee bit more. I don't know what it's like. I'll pin it on the wall, you know. I've got a design wall. No, I haven't. I've got a fleece pinned onto my wall, but I have got a roller kind of display thing that will roll up like a blind for your window. I bought it a few months ago, but I haven't had anyone. I'm waiting for my son to come up and he put it on the wall for me. But I'm still going to keep that fleece underneath. It's my bedroom. I can do whatever I want. So it's not a showroom. So I shall get on with these, and I'll show you the pinwheels in a minute for you, in a wee while for me, when I put them together, and then we'll plan them out, how we're going to put them together at a quilt top. Okay then. now I've finished the pinwheels, put them on the wall and I'll put a photo up and you'll see, let's put my band on, it's 5 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm not filming myself showing you these, just onto my sewing table. Excuse me, so I'm just going to put a white border around them to separate them. So I am. So I'm going to put one here. I'll just show you one. Three here, as you can see. So I'll just finger press this up. I've got longer ones. They're longer than the actual edge. I just want to cut them when I'm on there. And I'll join them the same way as I do my sashing on all my quilts. Two sides. And on the outer edge I will put one here. And at the bottom I will put one that will go over there and there. On the first corner one and then just underneath for the rest. So, as I say, this is a bit longer. I've made these longer. It's just the way it came off the bit of fabric I got, and I thought, oh, I'd save mucking around if I a little bit out, not quite square as I want. That's my excuse anyway. Oh dear, got caught up there. Caught up in the seam. There we go. Do this one as well because it's an inch longer. The longer ones, make sure I get it the right way again because it's cream on cream and it's not actual daylight. I think my needle needs changing. So I'll do these three that I've already put the top border on. So I've got it the right way. Yep. I should trim these extra bits off with a ruler and cut them out. I usually do cut them to size, these side bits, but it's just that I had this fabric and it's just as easy for me to do it this way. So put that one there and then let's get a blue one and they will join up like that. Just, it's not as busy, it's too busy for me anyway, because you know some people do, and of course you can put them on point if you wanted as well, but I'm not going to do that because I've got to work out the triangles for the edge and that's too complicated for me. So that'll make it a bit bigger as well without so many squares. I've got 65 made, but I've got some more ready to go if I need them, if I want it bigger. I'm now going to sew the strips together as I lay them out on the wall. I've got a little overhang there. Do not touch the pedal of the camera. Is that in focus? Yeah, I think so. This edge is straight where I sewed this strip on. I think it's 4 7/8, but don't go by that. This is because it's ad hoc, it's not following a pattern. But I've squared them up as much as I can, the actual pinwheels. So I'm just buttoning that up there first, but I'm keeping it the same way. And I say I have got a little tiny overhang, but experience will let me get away with this. So that's all I'm doing, sewing these strips. They're 7 long, sorry, 7 wide. Get my foot from my pedal from my machine. 7 wide, and then it'll be 9 long. got a little tiny overhang there. I'll just trim it back to that 1/4 of an inch. It was so hard to measure actually these blocks from there to there, because they move and they vary, but that seems fine there. So, and I've done it a slightly different way. I usually put my blocks together like that, but because I had a bit of trouble, I've done it a different way. So they're this way, left and then the top. This one's not too bad at all. See what I mean? Because they do slightly vary, slightly, because fabric. Oh, it might be me. See, this one's a bit short down the bottom, but I want this seam matching. That's all I'm concerned about at the moment. See a little bit out of the top, but I can trim them off. They'll be fine. So I'm just going to put that seam up again because I don't really want to. I'm not putting them opposite. What I do then, just double check that. So that's okay. So you can see this one is quite a way out, but it'll be fine. So I'm going to put that on there, see, but I'm going by the actual pinwheel square and it'll lay square, but I just want to make sure these joins are lined up. And then I get down the point here and this. 1/8 of an inch if that out, you know, it's such an awkward little thing. As I say, not instructions, just seeing how I do it. I have no measurements for this. I like to do it a bit ad hoc. So if you do your pinwheels, whatever size you do, you know, measure this side first, put your top on, and then the side, and put the side part on. So that seems okay there. It's a lot better with the white in between, isn't it, than the photo I would have put up, if I remember to put it up, of it all together. It was far too busy for my liking. Some people like it like that, but I didn't. So, see, I'm quite a bit out here. You can see that. Need a 1/4 of an inch there, but I'm not panicking about it. It's not metal, it's not woodwork where it's got to be absolutely spot on. It's fabric, it moves, and that's my motto. It's fabric, it moves. Forgive yourself. And as long as it hangs straight when you hold it up, the top up, when you've finished. After that, it'd be a bit a nightmare, but see, that seems fine. That's what I want. I want them seams in line. See, it's a fraction of an inch. God, not even 1/8 of an inch there, you know. So I'm just making sure. See, I'm buttoning it up first and then I'll fold it over. I'm not buttoning them up because there's a lot of pressing the other way and all that. And they've already been pressed, so the seams are pressed. They don't like going the other way. With some of these videos when I was doing these borders or sashing, I've got music over it, but this one I'm going to blether with. It's a Sunday evening, 10 o'clock at night. I'm in my nightie, that's why you're not seeing me, and I just want to get a few of these done. I'd like to get this quilt top done by Wednesday. This is say Sunday, Wednesday, which I will. I want to take it to my group. I'll go to a group on Tuesday now, actually. I forgot about that. So if I can get it done, well then I'll take it there as well, because I've got 2 tops that I've finished. So let me just move this over. So I'm at the corner here, and I know that seems okay. Okay, start gently. I don't use thread bunnies, I know. And for the last one, you see there's no border on there. And this is, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had them laid out on the wall. So I've got a border here, 5.5 inches just to put the border on the edge. See, it's slightly over there, but I can sort that out when I sew these strips together. So I hope that makes sense. As I say, it's not really an out and out tutorial, it just gives you an idea what you can do. And it's ad hoc. I've made pinwheels, then added the extra. I like to do things as I go along. I mean, I actually bought quilting books for my friends that they could write down how much fabric and how they go about making a quilt, but I haven't done that, you know. See, that's not really to a point there, but I'm not, the rest I don't know why that is, that one, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's a pinwheel. Yeah. That's obviously where I trimmed it. So we're going to get the rest of these strips done. So now some of the strips are done. I've taken two off the wall. I always pin it. I usually sometimes stick a number on there, but I haven't done. But I pinned it to where I'm going to start, because the time you muck around or telephone goes or something distracts you, you forget where you are. So I've got to make sure that this one seam, let me just open it up for you again, let's get that under the needle. One seam there, this one hasn't got a seam to match, but this one has, and that's what I want to do, match them. I can see I've got a little overlap there, but I'll sort that out when I come to it. So let's just put that pin down there and get this in here, and I am going to butt these. And I'm going to put a pin in the first one. I do like to do it at the first one. You can do it not all, no harm in that, just to keep. I did do it with my Christmas one that I haven't filmed squares and that, but I will show you a picture of it. And I had to pin it all the way down. It was a little bit of more of a nightmare than usual, but all my seams are going the way that I want them to under the machine, under the needle. But, got the right word, but. So I know that's butted, and I'm going to stop there in a minute. See? Now I've got this bit here, which I'm a bit worried about, because, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little tiny sliver there. That just gives me a little bit more leeway of moving it around. So I'm going to put, same way, I'm going to put the one underneath towards the needle. I'm going to finger press that and butt that there. And make sure this is on the seams, and there we go. I'm holding that seam for dear life, as I say in my ears, in my mind, for dear life. So underneath this one, I will press these obviously this way then. They haven't been pressed. Could have done it, I've done that before, pressed it and then pinned it back on the wall, etc. But done a bit of extra work. An experience, it gives you that, you know, but if you're not sure, press it the way you want it, pin it on the wall, lay it wherever you put your work. See, I'm lucky, I've got a fleece on the wall. I put a bit of, not a fleece, a bit of batting on the wall, pinned it with drawing pins, that's all, because I live on my own, so it doesn't matter what my bedroom's not a mess, but it doesn't matter, it's on the wall. I've got a proper, like a blind, a living room window blind, but I haven't been able to get it on the wall yet. My son's coming up and that's one of the jobs I'll get him to do. So again, press that one underneath towards the needle and this one away, and it works. I've got my machine quite fast. I have to load it down. I'm using foot control. So again, that one up and this one down. Just butting against each other. Even though it's cream and cream, you can see if it's not lined up. That's the way I like doing it. Oh dear, that one did. I like doing my sashing. I don't mind the extra seams. But, oh dear, look. Oh no, that's right, paint there. I thought I had a whole block underneath there. Haven't. So again, this one underneath. Butt it. See, I've lifted it to butt it against it, and there it goes. These triangles give because they're on the bias, but you don't want to give too much, you know. Otherwise, that's why it won't hang straight. So make sure these seams. See, this one's folded over. I must have pressed it a bit wrong. I want it to go the same way. Just take my time. Or slow the machine down. Right, shall we have a look? Have we geek? Yeah, that's matched. See, they're matching. Them points are okay. Remember the last one I showed you? Points were not very good. See, that's slightly out. It's a quilt. The overall effect, it's handmade. Not precision cut and precision in the factory. I'm happy enough with that. That's me to press my buttons on the machine. I'll hold it out like that, that might be better. Yeah, so let's go and get the rest of them on now, eh? Yeah, I do like it now. Once that's pressed and that'll be alright.